Since we've been covering Post so much on the channel lately and diving deeper into some of the things he does, I thought I would take it upon myself to dive into probably the thing he is best known for, and that's all his face tattoos. Hey, what's up, Iers? My name is Mackenzie Smith, and today on the channel I'm going to be giving you the inside scoop on why Post Malone has so many face tattoos. So with how tatted up Post is right now, it's easy to assume he's been this way from birth or something. But actually he didn't get his first tattoo until 2016, after he released his debut single, White Iverson. He also stated in an interview that Justin Bieber is the person that influenced the tattoo, as Post was opening for Justin's Purpose tour and the two became friends. After Post and Justin started hanging out so much, Post realized he didn't have any tattoos and Justin had a ton. Figuring he should follow in his footsteps, he got his first tat, which was a Playboy bunny. And now just a few short years later, Post has over 50 tattoos all over his body, with 10 of those being on his face. And there isn't any indication he'll be stopping anytime soon. But many fans are worried about the amount of face tattoos he has, as it's normal for artists to be tatted up, but face tats are something we haven't seen from a lot of artists. Well, the reason for all his face tattoos seems to be his insecurities around how he looks. In a recent interview with GQ, Malone admitted, quote, "I'm an ugly ass mofo," he said. "It does maybe come from a place of insecurity, to where I don't like how I look. So I'm gonna put something cool on there so I can look at myself and say, you look cool, kid," and have a modicum of self-confidence when it comes to my appearance. And that is just so sad to hear, especially because he's not even a bad looking guy in my opinion. Like, frankly, I think a lot of what he does actually can sometimes make him look worse. And it's like, Post, why are you doing that? But someone on YouTube actually made a video where they took a recent photo of him and removed all of his tattoos. And to be honest, he looks like a low-key hottie in the picture. Guys, please let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of how he looks like without face tattoos, because me and Charlotte were honestly swooning. But that GQ interview wasn't the first time he spoke about his face tats. In an interview with Tim Westwood TV in 2018, the host said, "Let's be real, your face tattoo game is intense," to Post. And then he responded and said, "Anything to piss my mom off. I've got a face for radio anyway." Which again, like, Posty, that ain't true. He added in another interview that he thinks tattoos on his face make him more interesting, saying, quote, "I feel like the face tattoos make me interesting to look at," he said. And if you're wondering how impulsive he is relating to his tattoos, he said in another interview that it can take him a measly 2 hours to commit to some of his tattoos. But aside from his mom, other stars like Mark Wahlberg have advised him to chill with the tats, with Mark telling Post that he had to get several of his tattoos removed and it was dreadful. But it seemed like Post sadly hasn't taken the advice yet. Well, anyway, that's all for the reason as to why Post has so many face tattoos. Let me know your thoughts about all this below. Do you see his tattoos as art? Or do you think they might be a little dangerous, as he clearly has a lot of self-esteem issues and might just be using them to cover up? I mean, maybe he'll fill his whole face with tattoos, I mean, who knows? But before I go, I want to shout out some of your comments from my Ariana Grande copycat video. Nenfun96 said, "I really hate when I do a high ponytail and put some eyeliner on and people immediately say, 'You copy Ariana Grande.' I mean, okay, she's known for that style, but she didn't invent it." And agreed, I feel like that's a lot of the reason why Gabby DiMartino gets all her hate. Like, personally, I don't even think Gabby and her look all that much alike, but I think it's just because she wears a ponytail sometimes and maybe dresses a bit like her, everyone just like labels her as a copycat. Then Sadie Lucille said, "I feel like there's a fine line between going Ariana Grande for a single TikTok and being Ariana all the time everywhere." And yeah, that's to me where it gets scary. Like, some other people in the comments said impersonators have been around for ages, which is totally true, but now that people are getting real fame out of it, they might change themselves completely to be like her all the time, right? Like, even with facial modifications, because then that way they'll get like the recognition wherever they go. Then Angie Nansen said, "Hi, why do so many people want to be a different person? It makes no sense. Aside from this, you're one of my favorite hosts." Oh, thanks so much for that. And honestly, I can't even really blame them anymore, because if I could get millions of followers for just putting on makeup a certain way because I looked like someone, I guess I might too, especially now that every young person, you know, just wants to be famous and have followers these days. Like, I can see why a lot of people do it, but it's definitely pretty dangerous when you blur the lines between who you actually are and then who this other famous person is. Well, anyway, that's all for the video. Thanks so much for watching if you made it all the way to the end, and subscribe if you're new here and want to see more videos like this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.